Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. So, if you're new here, you're probably like, what is happening? If you're not new here, you might be like, something's happening. But basically, here's what's happening. So, for the past 2-ish months, I've been going through a mental, let's call it a mental briar patch. Just thorny as shit, getting through it. I'm still stuck, still getting stabbed a little bit by the multiple thorns. So in that time, I got very behind on Supergirl reactions. I just couldn't bring myself to do them, kind of got back into the swing of things with Runaways, and now I'm going to try to catch up. And by the time you see this, I will have caught up and will have probably reacted to the most recent episode of Supergirl because I still want to keep up with what's currently airing, but I also want to have seen everything before I watch those newest episodes, obviously, which means I have to catch up and do all these reactions that I missed. So these episodes will be coming out like in tandem with the new episodes, and it's gonna fuck up my whole organization on YouTube because it's gonna be out of order and it's gonna drive me crazy. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So today I'm here to react to Supergirl Season 5, Episode 4 with the title, I'm sure it has a title, and this episode is called In Plain Sight. So like I said, I have a lot to catch up on, which actually also includes the 5 fucking part crossover. I literally still cannot believe. I mean, literally thought 4 was too much last year and now it's 5, and there's Batwoman, which I haven't been watching. So I don't even really remember what happened in the last episode that I reacted to, which was episode 3. I'm gonna tell you genuinely, I have not been spoiled for anything past episode 3, and I'm telling you the truth. Like, I don't know how it happened. Maybe nothing of consequence happened that would have spoiled me. No one died, obviously, because I would have seen it, but I have seen nothing. Maybe a few Supercorp things here and there, but I don't remember what they were. So I am a fresh blanket of snow on Christmas morning, just untouched. That was weird. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to remember what happened in the last episode. I remember last seeing the villain, so Andrea maybe was her name. She is in the Catco building now. Lena sold Catco to her, right? And Lena is still bitter about having found out that Kara is Supergirl and she didn't tell her for so many years. I'm still bitter about it also. And she had turned Eve into her AI named Hope. And that's where I'm at. And obviously I'm so fucking far behind, it's almost laughable. But, you know, we'll get there. So let's just jump right in. Let's just jump right into episode 4 because I need that recap in the beginning of the episode because I don't remember shit all what happened except for what I just said. So here we go. All right. And away we go.
Previously on Supergirl.
Oh yeah, the brother. He's also the villain.
I think you know more about the Jared story, and for some reason you don't want me on it.
And this guy.
It's one of Lex's transmitter portal watches. If you need it, just use it.
Okay. That was a really easy catch up. Kelly's off somewhere, we don't know where. Those people are running really slowly.
You can't touch me without hurting yourself.
That's why he brought me.
I forgot they had image inducer things.
You came prepared. Seem dark.
God, I'm already like, who cares? I don't care about that storyline. What? Ah, they grew up in a little rough and tumble part of town, did they?
It's a last resort.
Hank Henshaw was wrong about you, but Malefic is exactly the kind of Martian that this blaster was designed for. Hang on, wait.
I mean, can we just like listen for one, like, the whole like, we can still save him. Like, you didn't even know he existed up until several days ago. Let's just blast him and be done with it. Move on to the next plot line. God, like, the plots cannot, I'm sorry. If you came to see me be excited about Supergirl, I've never been excited about Supergirl, except for season 1 and the height of Sandverse. But literally, the plots just get worse and worse every single episode.
Let's not rush into this. Yeah, what's up?
I was doing some background on William, and guess who's married to...
Once again, Kara's not at work. Don't know why she hasn't been fired at this point. Really.
Successful lawyer. Photo he got off the web.
The web.
That article
No one says that.
right from London. Wow.
Just say the internet.
She has another lead on William. Another possible assassination attempt. Well, if you think someone's life is at stake, then you should...
Literally
be sure.
when?
With Kelly? I'm sure.
Wait, before...
At what point, I mean, I know I'm way out of the loop, but at what point did we think that he was murdering people? Maybe for stories? I can't remember.
Lex's journals helped us build the Inception tuner to implement them.
She can't bring her AI anywhere because it's Eve and everyone hates Eve. So she can't even bring her. She's gonna have to leave her in the basement.
Busco a Lena Torres.
Anyway, she did. She also speaks Spanish, apparently. Kara Danvers of many talents, one of which not being her ability to go into work regularly. I mean, he saw you, and you saw him. He's like investigating like a string of murders. He's very person of interest.
Why would anyone want to kill her?
He's not the perpetrator. He's just tracing the victims.
For Obsidian World.
What went wrong?
Oh, it's too much.
I'm almost done reinforcing the psychic.
They were immediately wrong at on the first try because they started too high. Y'all are supposed to be geniuses. What's going on?
Help you if you want. I'm prepping the blaster.
Good. Let's just freaking use it and be done with it.
I'm not giving up on Rainey.
Okay, well at least we're in an agreement, maybe, kind of.
Oh, at least one thing has changed for the better.
Camp down your living room and I can make it up to you by coming over and eating that food?
Yeah.
They're so nice. Look at these kind, gentle Samaritans.
What do you say?
We've been new. She had a beautiful apartment, obviously. Kind of just looks like they remodeled Alex's apartment.
Sorry, it was open.
Cute. Cutie. They should date.
Elena Torres? Don't take this personally.
I'm sorry, she has wind powers? Where did she come from? Who is she?
Do you need to breathe?
Why don't you just not hurt her? Also, she doesn't because she's been in space before without a helmet on.
Now my brother's friend is his enemy.
When is this never... This has happened to Alex in every single season. She somehow gets messed up in the mind and fights Kara. Every time.
I tried grilling her about...
It's a racket. The cops, the judges, lawyers, everyone's in on it.
In this random town that that we've never heard of before. Where are they? Somewhere in the outskirts of National City.
They keep the prison full. Anyways, you can't beat the system, so what's the point?
There is a point, Simon.
If you're guardian,
Fight against injustice.
then you have money.
Just out for their own skin.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. You can barely stand. We need you at full speed.
Her accent pops out more and more. I feel like she's starting to devolve as an actress. She's just like, I don't care anymore. I mean, her storyline is better than it's ever been, though, so I don't know.
Help me?
Yes.
What an
And I think a small dose of that will go a long way with me.
What an angel. Just want to point out that Lena never has fake nails, and we don't ever talk about it. Her nails are always short. We need to talk about it.
What the hell are you doing here?
You're huge now. What happened?
Hope you're not looking for a job. We can't afford you. And this whole power of the press thing, it might work if you've got the backing of a media conglomerate and a certain girl with a cape.
That's what I said. I said when you got money.
But around here, it doesn't mean anything.
Standing up for what's right always means something.
No, like,
stomping
okay,
on the
some
neck.
people can't because of exactly what he's saying. That's how people
Also,
die.
the only thing that's keeping this town alive. Look,
James, why don't you get your resources and your contacts, and why don't you break the story and you fix the problem instead of trying to drag these people into a situation that they don't want to be in?
Go back to National
Just a thought.
City.
It's encrypted.
Well, let's call Brainy, see if he can crack it.
Or I could ask my friend to do it.
Are things still weird between you guys?
Yes, they are. And also, is this like a situation where they faked this chick's death for insurance money, maybe?
He did seem a little off this morning. I think she just needs time and to realize you're not going anywhere. Okay.
Maybe she wants to go somewhere. I don't know. I ship it, but also it's kind of hard to... He's a like humanoid, but he doesn't really quite get it.
So, you are so close to cracking this, I can feel it.
We're so close to not doing any work at work. Oh wait, we're already there.
That I was the one putting Kelly in danger and you just stood there, knowing that it wasn't my fault.
I feel like you'd be like, this isn't Alex, maybe? She's never, like, really done this before.
And you let us suffer the consequences.
It just doesn't sound like her. Unrealistic.
Malefic isn't the monster here. Sure.
Bitch, she would never say that to her literal father figure, please.
You are.
Bro, you gotta be like, hey, this doesn't seem... She literally thinks of you as a father figure. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
I wiped Malefic's existence from our minds. He had a problem, and we ostracized him. I wiped Malefic's existence from our minds. It was me.
I know that Alex wasn't really Alex saying that, but when you put it like that, he didn't really deserve it because he's a different person now, but like, that was real shitty. That was a real shitty thing to do. Okay, that seems like a good place to stop, and we'll be back for more of this episode in part